Hello everybody, Fridays18 here, and today I'm very excited to show off my new system. I added in food pills, and well, the way I did it, I think you guys are really going to enjoy. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a little bit meta. I can't see it not being at least a little bit, pretty enjoyably used. So, here are all the food pills and all the recipes for them. I'll go over crafting them in a little bit after I go over them, but decent amount of food pills here. These ones at the end of the food pills. So let's talk about them. So this is the first one. These are going to be black food pills. These are fantastic. They're so good. Basically, you mix Jinchuriki remnant and a fern, and you get essentially more refined Jinchuriki remnant. When you eat these, you are going to get 5,000 tailed beast chakra, opposed to the normal 1,000 you get from that. And additionally, you're going to get 5,000 chakra at your own current bar here. So this could be really useful in battle and stuff to, try to get that extra leg up. Now, this is obviously on the more expensive end of things, so if you were going for a little bit something, a bit lighter, these are going to be the blue chakra, or the blue food pills, sorry, but they function as chakra pills. Basically, you'll take them, and slowly over time, you'll begin to regenerate chakra. Imagine it's a slower working, worse version of this, but it's also much less expensive, and can easily be farmed since it's just mushrooms and kelp, both two pretty easy commodities. So yeah. Get you a mushroom island, you can have a whole monopoly going with these things, and they're very useful. Next, we got the green pills. These are going to be Senjutsu based pills. These are really OP. They will give you 100% of your Senjutsu when you take them. My reasoning is these two are kind of more rare objects. Not insanely rare. I don't want this to be too hard for you guys. I want you to be able to use them, but they're pretty rare. I got you green ones. Once again, fills up your Senjutsu bar. That can be really good for Sage Mode users. Next, we got the orange pills. These ones basically turn you into a rabbit to some degree. You get haste 5, speed 2, night vision, and jump boost. So a lot of body modification stuff. So you need a rabbit's foot and a blood vial. Look at these. Next, we got the purple ones. The purple food pills are pretty cool. They're really good against a lot of the possible future metas, because I made Genjutsu a lot cooler, and I've just a lot of those effect based stuff. This is what this is for. This will completely clear any effects you have, meaning you can pull yourself out of Jinchuriki's the attack stage, the beast mode. You can get yourself out of Genjutsu. You can get yourself out of any effect with these. Very good, and honestly, they're not that cheap. It's going to take a phantom membrane and some vines, but considering how useful they could be, I don't think that's that bad. Now onto the big one, the red food pills. This is going to give you 20 health every time you eat it. Very, very good if I'm being honest. A whole bar of health back for free. All it's going to take is a honey bottle, which you can farm for, and fermented spider eye, which you can farm for. So this could be in a lot of people's loadouts, which is kind of the goal here. Ideally, I want a bit more unique shinobi loadouts, and I feel like this new food pill system will kind of, give people a bit more variety when it comes to their stuff. Now, how do you actually make these things? Let's get 3 of the ingredients. Come over to a pressure plate right here, or obviously anywhere. Just get a pressure plate, shift, right click, and you get this menu. Now, this is slot based, so you are going to need to put the things in the right slot. I'll show you what that looks like if you don't. So here's wrong slots and no paper. So when I try to compile, it will say I must add a paper to contain the pills. So I add my paper right here. These items don't mix because they're in the wrong slots. Put them in the right slots, compile it, and as you can see, we got our black food pills. Very nice. Pretty easy system. Yeah, you can do this with every single one of them. Will always require paper, but the other two are varied from any other crafting recipes up here. As you can see, blue food pills. So yeah, it's a pretty simple system. It's really cheap to get started too. I like this profession because unlike things like the foraging profession I made recently and stuff like that, it's really expensive. Whereas something like this, I feel like it's relatively easy. In the first 10 minutes of gameplay, you could probably get yourself some kelp and some mushrooms, get yourself a stone crafting table, some paper, put it all together, just like that, chakra pills. So, I don't know. I think this is going to be a good system for just diversifying shinobi loadouts. So my goal is with the foraging system too. I think the jutsus are really helpful, but at a certain point, people kind of pick what the meta is, I think the more tools and stuff there is there, the more unique battles we're going to be seeing. So yeah, I think this is going to be interesting. Additionally, something I haven't covered in a video yet, it's been on the Discord, but not in a video yet. Let me get a reverse summoning scroll. You'll now be able to, over here, sorry. You'll be able to summon different things with the reverse summoning scrolls. So some examples are, actually here's all the things you summon as of right now. Oh, it's not going to be here. Okay, but there's 4 things. With the gold block, so all you have to do is right click it. With the gold block, you can, it'll tell you, you'll put your summoning item here. Gold block, we got Kakuzu, Orochimaru scroll, we got Trader. I feel like I gave them their own little custom lines and everything too. And then with a crow, get yourself an Uchiha companion. The value of this is I think it'll make the summoning contract a lot more interesting. I think it was kind of like a little bit bland before, and also could be used for some like glitchy combat. This new system gets you all the NPCs you can really need for at least, I'd say the first 12 hours of gameplay. These are going to be the only 3 guys you really need. Now, of course, you are going to need to find a dealer first to get the summoning contract, but this just streamlines the whole process, especially if maybe for the richer, you know, end game players, whenever you kind of, you know, I've been in a lot of cases where my dealer just dies, Kakuzu just dies from random causes, a teammate explodes, something like that, and you'll have a lot of these, so you just pop something in, get them back. It's a lot less work. I think it kind of makes sense too. Now, the last thing you can put in here is a special stone, which I will have to give myself because I think, oh yeah, right here. All right, so your special stone. Now, every person gets this, every player starts with it, and it's bound to your character. Now, the value of this before was that if you're holding it, the other person, so if I give this to her and I start trying to hit her, she won't be taking any damage. So the idea is that you're kind of giving someone, you know, your max invulnerability, you know, like this, your max weakness, you're not able to hit them. Now it's a bit more useful because you can pop in a summoning contract, and when you summon them, not only will it not take the stone, so this is a reusable thing, you can just take it out when you're done, but also you're able to actually summon people, which I feel like makes the whole trust aspect of it even more so, because now you're not only trusting them to not be able to hit this person, but also summon them, which means, you know, your special stone can be traded and stuff, and so you gotta be careful with who you give it to, because they can just directly pop in here, summon, and yeah, just something to think about. That's gonna be all. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later, and let me know what you think about the food pill system. If you have any suggestions for new food pills to add, I would love to hear them. So yeah.